Oh yeah, look, we hadn't done it.
McCall Mountaineers and the Breckenridge Vipers. Vipers hosting the Mountaineers for 2 games this weekend. Last night's affair ended in a 7-4 victory for the visiting McCall Mountaineers. Vipers look to square things up tonight and come out with an even series split with McCall over the 4-game series this season. Vipers up in McCall lost an overtime game and then won the next night 4-2, coming out with 3 points. McCall getting the victory last night. They got up early 2-0 in the first 4 or so minutes of the game. Vipers crawled back into it after being down 3-0. They got back within 1. And then in the third period, things kind of got out of hand. Vipers got down 7-2. And a couple late goals with about 3 minutes left in the game. A little too late. And we're going to pause momentarily for the national anthem. Sponsored by Vail-Summit Orthopaedics and Neurosurgery, New Belgium Brewing, and Clear CBD. Tonight's matchup is between the McCall Mountaineers and your Breckenridge Vipers. It's Saturday Hockey Night in Breckenridge. Here tonight's starting lineup. Coach Bat's getting a couple more forwards in the lineup tonight. They were running 9 forwards last night. Andrew Manessi and Richie Kay showing up for game 2 of this weekend series. We'll see how they mix into the lineup. Starters for your Vipers: Garrett Bailey, Andrew Manessi, Michael Houlihan, Dan Audenreith, and Trevor Hott on the D pair. J.R. Engelbert in net. We'll see if the Vipers can answer the question mark of beating the comma. Comma in net for the visiting McCall team was excellent last night, keeping the Vipers at 0 for the first 30 minutes or so of the game. Vipers push it forward into McCall's zone. Garrett Bailey chases it down. McCall controls underneath and tries to move it out of their zone. They do. McCall now runs it down deep underneath Engelbert. Audenreith backhands it over to Houlihan. Houlihan up to Hott. Hott holding the zone against the Manessi. Shot goes wide left. Good look for Andrew Manessi, showing up after Hott did some dirty work trying to hold it in. Houlihan turns it over to Kuhn. Kuhn gets a shot, easy save. Houlihan plants a man against the boards. The puck squirts out, another shot on goal there. 2 saves for Engelbert, and that one gets under the pad. Really no one shielding Engelbert's eyes, and just slides it on the ice from the middle of the slot. 1-0 Mountaineers. A minute and 12 into this. Mountaineers get the first tally, as they did last night. Really not one you want to let in as a goaltender. Shot from the point from Kreider goes wide left, goes into the corner. Mitch Bailey digging it out. Held at the point by Cavey. He slides it in, tipped off Mitch Bailey's stick, hits the side of the cage. Good look there for Bailey. Kendall over to Mitch Bailey, back to the point. That's Cavey. Vipers doing a really good job of holding the zone. Kendall carries it around. McCall can't clear as Kipper holds the blue line. And the Mountaineers going to ice that. So Vipers giving up the first goal, but going down immediately after. Doing some pretty good work in their offensive zone for about a minute. Noble, Lynch, and Ivory playing together tonight. McCall wins the face-off, moves it around, can't clear the zone. Shot from the slot, that goes wide left. Tipped from Gallo. Kama has to cover that one. Couple of good scoring chances for the Vipers following the opening goal. They'll leave Noble, Lynch, and Ivory out there. Lynch throws it into the corner after winning the face-off. Noble fires it to the crease. The puck's loose. Mike Ivory getting a shot off. I think it might have hit a body before it got to Kama. Moved out to Zaleski and picked off by Bernstein. He'll send it around the horseshoe. Kama cuts it off. Ivory throws a hit. Held at the point by Gallo. Manesi moves it to Gallo, and he'll send it back around. Ivory in the corner. Throws it through a lot of skates, hits nothing. Attempted clears, glove down. Mountaineers get a change. Outlet pass touched up to streaking Manesi. He goes through a few defenders. Gets a shot tipped up into the air. Hot skates packed past the puck, but retains it. One-timer from Houlihan. That misses wide left. Shot from Ottenreith gets tipped up into the glass. Mountaineers playing on their heels ever since getting that opening goal. They're gonna ice it again. Four minutes into the game, we want to thank some of our sponsors for making all of this possible here on KSMT The Mountain and on YouTube. 5th Avenue Grill, Ollie's Pub and Grub, Whiskey Star, Craniology Breck, Ramada Inn, your home away from home. No look shot from Kendall, that's saved. New Belgium, Vail-Summit Orthopaedics, Breckenridge Grand Vacations. Kendall with a dangle, crosses the blue line with Kay, makes a move around a man, goes around the cage. Chips it out to Ottenreith at the point, looking for a tip off Mitch Bailey's stick. Back to Ottenreith at the blue line. He surveys, fires it into the blender, hits a stick. We're gonna get a high sticking call. And I think that is gonna be on Gallegos. Gallegos spent 2 minutes over here alone. Vipers not striking on the power plays last night. Made a big difference in the game. See if they can connect on one. Ottenreith moves it to the corner after a one face-off. Kay across. Kendall finds it. Gets it over to Kay again. Kay fans on one. All the way down to Engelbert, it's cleared. Ottenreith touches it up to Hott. Hott works up some speed, goes up the right side, drops it back to Kay. Shot goes wide left. Mitch Bailey settles it down, moves it into the corner to Kay. They trade places. Now Mitch Bailey with a move, goes around the cage. Sends it underneath to Ottenreith, he gets it back. Shot, block, backhander goes through the crease by Kendall, and it's cleared by Mountaineers. Glove down by Hott. They quickly try and move it back in, but they're getting a change and there's a lot of confusion. Now Lawson to the other side. Lawson all alone, battling guys, killing time, gets it to Cooney as they retreat and hold possession. Now Battenberg chips one in, trying to get it to Manesi. Held at the point by Garrett Bailey, and Cooney pushes that out. Engelbert will have to play it. Nope, now Houlihan's on it. Houlihan streaking up the right side. Under 20 seconds on the power play. Wraps it around. Dumps it to Cavey. Cavey goes underneath to Battenberg in the corner. A good pass, and that was a great save by Kama. How did that not go in? Houlihan received one from Battenberg in the corner. And it looked like he got the armpit of Kama as he was not in great position. Shot from the wall is going to wrap around and go out of the offensive zone. Four shots on net for each team. A power play chance for the Vipers. They get one really good look on it. Manesi in alone. Shot, score! The Italian goes top shelf, beating Kama on the glove side. He splits a couple defenders on a loose puck, claims it for himself, elevates one. We have a tie game. One to one. Mountaineers quickly in. A shot is blocked up over the netting. That'll blow things dead. For the first time this weekend, these teams are tied at a score other than 0. 12:40 remaining in the first frame. Vipers control the face-off in their own zone. Bernstein taking his time, using Engelbert as a shield, works it out up the right side. He runs into his own man, and they have to retreat back. This time Gallo will give it a go. Outlet pass, finds Bernstein all alone. Bernstein waiting for help to come. Ivory, a shot goes wide right. Misses by a few inches. Now Gallo to work it down the ice again. Gets it up to Noble. Finds Ivory stick. Mountaineers turn it away. Zaleski dangling through some guys. Goes back to Cooney. Intercepted by Noble, and coming off the bench is Kendall, who can't get his skates on the ice quick enough. Lossing playing along the left wall. A couple players go down on the ice. Now KV works it up. Richie K working up some speed, going up the right side, looking for a centering pass. That thing gets tipped. It was saucered in there. Kendall was trying to deflect it out of the air. Now KV from the point makes a move. Gets it underneath to Kendall. Mitch Bailey nearly connecting on one. Ottenreith's shot gets blocked. Mountaineers work it through neutral. Lawson touches it up to Cooney. Cooney is shot. Goes wide right. Kendall works it forward, avoiding K on his way through. Dumps it in underneath. Mitch Bailey will go to the corner. Puck is loose. Kama just comes out and hacks it all the way down the ice. It'll be an icing call. Halfway through the first period. This game is sponsored by New Belgium. Get your mountain time and your Voodoo Ranger here when you come to see the Vipers live at the Steve. Vail-Summit Orthopaedics, Breckenridge Grand Vacations. Shot from the point, tipped. Kama just has to close up into a shell to keep that from trickling through his legs. They'll run it back. Breck Distillery and Cliintel Capital. Face off one back, but it trickles over the blue line. Vipers have to reset. Ottenreith to Houlihan. Houlihan takes a shot. Save. Goes over against the wall. Kicked in by Hott. Hold it. Now Hott makes a spinorama. Shot off the post. Hott with a spin move. Hits the post. Really good look. Now Houlihan in with Manesi trailing. He's going to take a shot from the top of the slot, saved into the corner. Moved up forward, now Rupp going after it. Ottenreith bodies him out of the way. Ottenreith gets tripped up, and that'll be another one. This time, it's a Kencio who's going to spend time in the box for a trip. Vipers go back on the man advantage with 9 minutes remaining in the first period. Game is tied at 1. Shots 8-4 in favor of the home team. Mountaineers clear it around immediately off the faceoff. Pass gets moved up. Lynch can't corral it. Now the Mountaineers are going to kill some time underneath. But in the process, they've turned it over. Held in at the point by Gallo. Gallo with a shot. Saved by Kama. Cleared by the Mountaineers. They have a streaking skater going the other way, and that's Zach Lawson, a short-hander for the Mountaineers. Lawson all alone beats Engelbert from the right dot. Special teams really becoming a factor in this series. Still a minute 5 remains in the man advantage for the guys in black and red. Mitch Bailey carrying in. Turned over and cleared. Vipers lose control, and Mountaineers are going to clear it down again. .30 seconds remaining in the power play. Cavey now scans, skates through neutral, goes back to Battenberg. Battenberg now up the left side, drops it back to Kay. Kay tries to shoot one, that hits a shin pad, and that's May off to the races. May passing nearly another short-handed goal. The net was wide open there. The cage was yawning. Mitch Bailey carrying it around, dumps it in the corner to Kendall. It's 5-on-5 hockey now. Held at the point by Ottenreith. He lets it go. Tipped by Manesi. Kendall comes up with it. Back to Hott at the point. He fakes the slap. Goes down to the corner to Houlihan. Houlihan moves it underneath to Mitch Bailey. And that pass gets trapped by Kama. As Mitch Bailey was looking to find a stick in the slot. 6:26 remains in the first period. Vipers 0 for 2 on the power play, as well as surrendering a shorthanded goal. Almost 2. Face-off controlled. Houlihan controlling it along the boards. Trying to look for a pass to the slot. It gets turned away. Manesi carries it back in. Makes a move. Garrett Bailey comes up with it. Shot. That's right into the gut of Kama. Right into center mass. Bailey'd like a redo on that one. It's pretty wide open. 6 minutes now left in the period. Shots are 11-5 in favor of Breckenridge. Oppiedike moves it out, finds Lawson. Akencio chases. They hold. Shot from Rupp. That goes rattling around the boards. And Oppiedike has to go get it in neutral. Now Gallegos sends one forward. That's intercepted by Manesi, getting in the way of that one. Rupp trying to take it in, takes a hit from Cavey, and May finally gets it through. May coming back from a big hit last night. He gets slammed into the boards, the back of his head hitting the glass. Looked to be concussed, had some wobbly legs, got himself through concussion protocol, came back into the game, and he's here again tonight playing. May joined by Zaleski and Cooney. They'll go to work in front of Engelbert on the faceoff. Goes into the corner. Kreider chases it down. He's going to take it all the way out himself. Carrying through. He's got a 2-on-1. He gets poke checked away. Good defense by McCall. And Ottenreith's in the box. I missed that call. Looked like he got a slashing call. Power play for Mountaineers. They work it around Engelbert. Shot. That's gloved. Save Engelbert. Mountaineers now getting their first work on the man advantage. They win the face-off, touch it out to the point. Harris down to May. May with a shot right into the gut and the logo of Engelbert. May breaking his stick in the process. He needs to go get some new lumber, and he'll just get off. Trade places with Akencio. Houlihan comes up with the face-off. He's going to carry it in. He's going to take it down as deep as he can. Zaleski moving it forward. Mountaineers find their way in. A little backhand pass to the slot. Another one that goes through the slot. They hold the zone. A tipped pass. Couple saves by Engelbert there. Trevor Hott will send it all the way down. 25 seconds left. Both teams get a change. Lawson crosses the blue line. Dumps it. Shot block. Held at the blue line. And a tip. That was very close to finding its way in. Another shot saved. And it looks like that's the end of the power play. Ottenreith comes back onto the ice. A good kill by the Vipers. McCall getting a couple close chances there. They'll face off down on Vipers ice. It's one out to the point. Battle in the corner. Kipper throws a hit. Weak shot from the right point is blocked. Mountaineers hold it in. Now Kay touches it off the boards. Mitch Bailey races forward, looking for Kendall. He takes a sharp angle shot. That's saved. Finds KV's stick. Now Mitch Bailey from underneath. Over to Richie Kay, and that's a shot. Puck's loose. Save, comma. How does that not go in? And another open net from KV. And here it goes, it's in. Looks like Kendall cleans it up as comma scrambling for his life for about 10 seconds there. Looked like a couple open shots. None of them went in. It finally bounces off the backboards. Kendall comes back door. What a mess that was. Kama survived quite a while, just could not get back on his skates. And finally, the Vipers put one in off a scrambling tender. Vipers work it in immediately, and Noble from a falling angle gets a shot off. It's iced by the Mountaineers. 1:55 now. Or 1:51 left in the first here. 2-2 the score. Failed clear, that goes to Hot. Hot's pass to Noble. Can't quite get on it, he's handcuffed. Goes through his legs. Now the Mountaineers cleared out of their own zone. Ottenreith patiently moves it forward to Lynch. Now Lynch horseshoes it. Ivory's there on the other side of things. Backhand attempt goes back to himself. Now Hot has it in the slot. Backhand, that's gloved. Trevor Hot getting some looks tonight. Trying to play downhill and play a little more offense. Face off one back by the Mountaineers. Kreider cuts off a pass. Works it around from corner to corner. And Manesi has a look. Manesi was wide open from the left dot as the puck caromed off the glass funny. Save comma. Manesi wins that face-off. Back to Kreider. Manesi goes off the side of the cage, score! Manesi from the boards behind comma pushes it past the cage. Garrett Bailey there to lift it over a pad. Garrett Bailey gets a tally. 3-2, the Vipers take their first lead of the series. So 35 seconds left in the first here. Vipers have two unanswered. Shot from Kay over at the right dot. Being down 2-1 now, up 3-2. This team looks very different when Andrew Manesi is in the lineup. Very sound player, has good vision. Richie Kay from the right dot again, that's blocked. Mitch Bailey coming in with a trickling puck that goes over his stick, and it looked like there was an open net if he was able to find that one. And there's the buzzer. We want to thank our sponsors before going into the intermission. Fifth Avenue Grill, Ollie's Pub and Grub. Whiskey Star, they're sponsoring the Skybox this year. Get your VIP tickets and some barbecue up there. Craniology Breck, the Ramada Inn, your home away from home. Vipers lead it 3-2. We will be back in 17 or so minutes for the second period.
Someone's died. I looked for answers that they weren't mine to find. Good days are coming, not just to die. I know you're tired of trying. Listen, baby, you don't have to try. Capricorn, the year that you were born. Finish fast, and the next one was yours. Too old for dying young, too young to live long. Sifting through centuries for moments of your own. Capricorn, the year that you were born. Finish fast, and the next one was young. Too old for dying young, too young to live alone. Sifting through centuries, the moments of your own.
Now, here's your KSMT The Mountain forecast.
I'm your 2 Prime News Pinpoint Weather meteorologist, Liz McGiffin. It's going to be a clear and cool night as temperatures dip back down into the teens. This will be followed by sunshine and high temperatures right around the 50-degree mark on Sunday. We'll see a few more passing clouds on Monday with high temperatures in the upper 40s, mid to upper 40s again on Tuesday with a mostly sunny sky. Then the next chance for snow showers moves in Tuesday night into Wednesday.
Breck's favorite night spot is open. Get on over to Brooklyn's Tavern and Billiards for good friends, good times, and great drinks. Chalk up your pool cues and sink that 8-ball. Happy hour features free pool every day till 6, or hone up on your pinball, shuffleboard, or foosball. Brooklyn's invites you in to play all those bar games you've been missing. The full bar is open weekdays starting at 4 and weekends at 2 p.m. Brooklyn's Tavern and Billiards in La Cima Mall.
Usually when we visit on the radio, you hear about all the wonderful people and great events in our community. Not this time. This is Jay Rigsdrew for Alpine Bank, member FDIC. I want to talk about bad guys trying to steal your money. These crooks spend all day trying to scam, cheat, and rob others. With bank customers, these con-artists send out texts and emails saying something's wrong with your bank account. They ask you to click on a link or call them, trying to get your login and password. It's not just banks. Bad guys represent themselves as FedEx, Amazon, or the post office. Hear me loud and clear. Don't fall for it. These guys are crooks. If you have questions, call us at Alpine Bank. We'll help. These are bad guys.
With Groove Auto and Silverthorne, your spring getaway starts today. All month long, get great savings on our new and pre-owned vehicles during our spring savings sales event. Find your next adventure with low leases on trucks and SUVs that are sure to make this month unforgettable. And with our 4-day return policy, you will have peace of mind for miles down the road. So come in today or shop online at groovesilverthorne.com.
Back to the music. KSMT, The Mountain. Rock evolved.
KSMT The Mountain.
Say
KSMT The Mountain.
Put your loving hand out, baby, 'cause I'm begging. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, darling. Riding high when I was king, I played it hard and fast, tried everything. I walked away, you want me then, but easy come and easy go, and it wouldn't. So anytime I bleed, you let me go. Yeah, anytime I feel, you got me. No, anytime I see, you let me know. But the plan and see, just let me go. I'm on my knees when I'm begging, 'cause I don't wanna lose you. Hey, yeah, ra-da-da-da, 'cause I'm begging, begging you. Put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging, begging you. Put your loving hand out, darling. I need you to understand. Try so hard to be your man, the kind of man you want in the end. Only then can I begin to live again. An empty shell I used to be, the shadow all my life was hanging over me. A broken man that I don't know, won't even stand, that never stands to be my soul. Why we chewing, why we chasing, why the bottom, why the basement, why we got this shit, don't embrace it, why the feel for the need to replace me. You're the wrong way, trying to live good. I wake up in a feature town where we could be at, like a heart in the best way, shit. You can give it away, you have, and you take the bait. But I keep walking on, keep moving the door, keep open for, that the door is yours, keep also home. 'Cause I'm the one that live in a broken home, girl, I'm begging. Yeah, yeah, I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, darling. I'm fighting hard to hold my own, just can't make it all alone. I'm holding on, I can't fall back. I'm just a call, but your face is black. I'm begging, begging you, put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, darling. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, darling. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out.
back live at the Stephen C. West Ice Arena, high atop Breckenridge. Leader over 9,000 feet in the mountains, McCall Mountaineers visiting for the weekend. First period was filled with scoring, 5 goals. 3-2 the lead for the Vipers. A little bit of change up in the lines tonight. Rick Battenberg playing the 10th forward, and the other 3 lines kind of paired up. Garrett Bailey, Andrew Manessi, and Michael Houlihan on the top line. Eli Kendall, Mitch Bailey, and Richie Kay on that second line. Coach Batts has called them his Pitbull line. Ivory, Noble, and Lynch together on the third line. So things drop off. Pushed into Mountaineers zone. Vipers retreat momentarily, and Montenreath fires one around. Zaleski the other way, up the left side, backhands one to May. Vipers turn that away. Now Zaleski, up the right side. Turns away, dangles through a couple of Viper skaters. He still has it. Gets a shot off, misses wide right. Good work by Zaleski. Now hot from the right side. Fires one, misses left. Hits the corner and goes out into neutral. Houlihan backhands one up to Garrett Bailey. Garrett Bailey with a move. Save, comma. Throws one into the slot. Mitch Bailey was on the ice. Mountaineers able to clear it. That'll be an icing call. They don't like it. They saying there was a tip, but it's too late. The whistle is blown. They'll drop it in front of comma on the other end. Pitbull line out for Coach Batts. Shots are 19-9 Vipers. Held at the point by Cavey. Cavey fires one, touched by Mitch Bailey. Good save by comma. That was a great deflection. Now Engelbert to play it. Moves it around to Cavey. He's trapped in the corner. Kreider there to help out. Carries it out of the zone himself. 4-on-2. Now Kay, shot that goes right into center mass of comma. Comma, who was fantastic last night for most of the game. A lot of good chances for the Vipers in the first 30 minutes. He carried a shutout, which helped earn them a W and 2 points. Vipers hold it to the blue line. Now Bernstein is shot. That goes right into the belly of comma. They'll have to run it back. Two more games left on this season for the Vipers after tonight. Vipers at 6-10-1 for the season. Dangling through a couple players, save Engelbert. Good move there by Austin Miller, and then a top shelf, he gets it back and scores. Two good chances for Austin Miller, and he ties things up at 3. Just over 2 minutes into the second period. Mountaineers squared up. Mountaineers win the face-off, ice it down. Garrett Bailey, Manesi, and Houlihan out. Joined by Gallo and Bernstein. Goes back to Gallo. He fires one looking for the stick of Garrett Bailey. Misses. Mays carrying it down with Zaleski now. Tries to dangle it through Gallo. Poke checks it away. Manesi the other way. Houlihan trying to join the rush. Drops it back to Garrett Bailey. Garrett Bailey touches it over. Goal! Garrett Bailey glides it through the crease. I couldn't tell if that hit Houlihan and if Houlihan got the touch. Vipers regain the lead at 4-3. Garrett Bailey, Andrew Manesi, and Houlihan all getting a piece of the puck on that. Vipers regain. Just 3 minutes into this, already a couple tallies. Now Mitch Bailey, they've got a 3-on-1. Mitch Bailey back to Kendall, and Kendall's shot is saved. The other way goes May. May with a shot at a sharp angle, save Engelbert. Stanley back out on the ice for the Mountaineers, donning his white sweater with blood spattered all over it. He got into a scrap with Mitch Bailey last night, and Mitch Bailey squaring him up on the bridge of the nose, blacking one of his eyes and cutting open the bridge of his nose. Vipers work it in. Ottenreith holds at the point, sends it off the boards. Hott holds it in with his mitt. And Stanley is able to get it out. It's worked up to Lawson. Lawson tries to get a shot off. Ottenreith's in the way. Hott throws a hit. Slash attempt whiffs on him. Frustrating the Mountaineers. Mountaineers carry it in now. Lawson throws it to the slot. The shot gets tipped up into the net. Akencio getting frustrated with Trevor Hott on that shift. Both teams work a change. Shots on goal 23-12 now, Breckenridge. Face off to Engelbert's glove side. A pass to the slot by May goes into neutral. Manesi goes in all alone, back skating, moves it to Cavey. Cavey with a shot, goes wide and around. Mountaineers fire a shot, looking for Zaleski there. And that goes out of the zone. Here's Houlihan. Dangles around to Skater. Gets poke checked away, gets it back. Looking for space, fires a shot that's sticked up out of play. Combination of Garrett Bailey, Andrew Manesi, and Michael Houlihan looks pretty sharp tonight. Houlihan just getting out of his collegiate career, played at Nazareth up in New York. Gallo gets in the way of a pass and then goes back to the Mountaineers. Lawson backhands one, sticked away by Engelbert. They carry it through, and Vipers close in, shut that down. Mitch Bailey, 3-on-2. Back to Bernstein. Bernstein shot goes in! Goal! Vipers on the rush. Drop back to Bernstein. He buries one. Beating Kama on the stick side. Two-goal lead for Breckenridge. Vipers waste no time getting right back in. Shot from Noble. Hits the shoulder of Kama, goes into the corner. Bernstein still out there on the ice, chases one underneath. Vipers chip it out to neutral. Now May carrying it in. Looking to go across to Zaleski. It goes flung up into the air into Engelbert's mitt. 13:40 remaining in the second period. We're approaching the halfway point. In the last of a 4-game matchup, 2 games in McCall and now 2 in Breckenridge. McCall winning the series this season so far, 1 game or 2 games to 1. Mountaineers, outlet pass, finds Zaleski. Zaleski works it around a man. Sends it underneath to Cooney. Cooney, sharp angle, goes through the crease, wide. Manesi comes up with it. He's got Ivory skating forward with him. Hits the brakes, takes his time, save Kama. Now Mountaineers are able to go the other way. May has to hit the brakes. Houlihan runs him down. Ottenreith goes in with Garrett Bailey and Manesi. Wraparound attempt there by Manesi, save Kama. Now Houlihan from the top of the circle, skates around, goes to the slot, gets space, save Kama. Michael Houlihan throws it into traffic, and that's covered up by Kama. Face off on the McCall end. Mitch Bailey on the dot. Colorado native. Shot goes out of play, and they will drop it here on the Breckenridge side. One back into the corner, Cavey taking his time, gets space, moves it up. Kendall touching it to Mitch Bailey. Mitch Bailey back to Kendall, loses his handle. Kendall gets it back in the corner. Lawson flips one up, it's caught. Racing through all alone, save Engelbert, sprawling out. Covering up that right post. Vipers have numbers. 4-on-2. Shot goes into the corner. Misses everything. Now back into crease. Kendall carries it around out to the point. Gallo's shot gets tipped away. Rupp is off to the races again. Rupp with his second chance. He misses wide. Gallo retrieves it. He goes in. Moves around a man. Back door! Anthony Gallo gets Kama sprawled out, committing to that right pipe, moves it around, and slides it right past him. 6-3 Breckenridge Vipers. Scoring in a slew. We're not even halfway through this thing. And Breck's got 6 tallies. Gallo doing it on his own, unassisted. Bernstein picks off a stretch pass. Manesi carries it in, drops it to Houlihan. Now Garrett Bailey with it. Right through the crease. Vipers knocking on the door. Zaleski carries it through with speed. Gallo sticks it away. Houlihan and Garrett Bailey move forward together. Houlihan goes around Oppiedike. Gallo finds, looks like Manesi. Manesi blows a tire. Forward goes May, looking for Cooney. Mountaineers hold the zone for a little while here. Shot and a tip opportunity for May, gloved by Engelbert. So we are halfway through this thing. 10 minutes remain here in the second period. Vipers racking up some points. Slap shot from the blue line. That goes wide all the way around to the other side. Another one misses. Trevor Hopp flips it out. Mitch Bailey has one man to beat. Racing forward. Off the pipe, follow-up chance, wrap around. Oh, and the Vipers had a couple looks there. Mountaineers avoiding a disaster. They go the other way. Engelbert gloves down a pass. Vipers really close to making it 7. Lawson and Oppiedike play catch. Through the legs, pass by Ruff is intercepted. Battenberg moves it up to Ivory, and Ivory to Lynch. Over to Hott, who sends it down through the slot. Held in by Ivory. And a shot from Hott. That thing had some heat on it. Rick Battenberg having to jump over that one to make sure he didn't get in the way of it. 30 shots halfway through. They're on a 60 shot on net pace. Shot from the blue line, hits a skate, rattles around. Kipper holds it in. Battenberg battling in the corner. Getting some help from Lynch. Lynch now carries it around. Backdoors it to Kipper. Sharp angle look, that rattles around. Cavey is chasing down Cooney. Can he get in the way of it? Shot, save Engelbert. Engelbert tips it away. Zaleski tries to run it down. It hits some snow. Takes a weird bounce. Cavey working it out. Goes to Manesi. Manesi backhands it to Lynch. Lynch gets grabbed down, loses a mitt. Now here goes Rupp behind his back. Goes around the cage all alone. Ivory wisely plays it back to Cavey. Manesi finds some space, moves it forward himself, drops it back to Houlihan. Houlihan with a shot, saved into the corner. Garrett Bailey works around man. He gets a shot, that's blocked over into the other corner. Rupp carries it up the left side, drops it back for Lawson. Lawson moves it across. Slap shot, save Engelbert. Houlihan dodges a hit, chewing his mouthpiece as he goes. Dumps one in deep. Mitch Bailey with an opportunity. Goal! Mitch Bailey to Garrett Bailey. The Bailey connection for the 7th goal of the night. Kama getting put in all kinds of situations, sprawling out. Vipers skating downhill. And the interjection, Vandra Manesi and Richie K into the lineup has made a huge difference tonight. Vipers have a lot more gas, it seems like. Bailey touching it up to Richie K. He gets pushed into the Vipers bench. They work it into the zone. Now Handel backhands one. May moving forward. Gets a man, that's Zaleski with a backhand opportunity. Save Engelbert. Kay dumps it in and chases himself. Vipers get a change. Miller moves it in. Hott takes it away. Hott off the boards. Can't quite find Kendall's stick. Matt Harris takes it all the way himself. Vipers clear the zone, but only for a moment. Gallegos, shot, he scores, beating Engelbert on the far side. Mountaineers show some life here in the second after 3 unanswered. 7-4 the tally. And this was the score last night at the end of regulation. Except the script has been flipped and the Vipers are up 7-4. I doubt the game ends here at this score. Still 25 plus minutes to go. Manesi gets it to Hott at the top of the slot. He makes a move, backhands one, save Kama. Gets it back, tries to find Manesi. Now there's a 2-on-1, Ottenreith all alone. And a shot, save Engelbert. Now Trevor Hott working forward. Goes through his legs. Loses the handle. They have to tag up, Houlihan waits. Ottenreith looking for somebody through the slot, misses Houlihan. Manesi picks up the garbage. Lawson carrying it in, drops it back. Gets it back, goes through the crease. Garrett Bailey there to take it away, push it forward to Mitch Bailey. Mitch Bailey back to Houlihan. He's wide open. Had Cavey there and took the shot when he had KV open on the left side. It's blocked out of play. 4:17 left in the second period. Vipers win it back to the point. KV moves it underneath. Mitch Bailey now from behind comma. Kendall up to Kreider. Kreider a shot. Kay there looking for a tip. That'll blow things dead, and they'll face it off again down there. Mountaineers work things out. It's touched in by Cooney. Engelbert backhands it around. Richie K moves it out. Finds some space. Dangles through and tries a backhand attempt. Kama sprawls out. It's going the other way. Harris. Harris takes it himself. Save Engelbert. That gets covered up. $37 shots to 22. Vipers. Mountaineers win the face-off back shot, runs into some traffic, goes into the corner. Noble comes up with it, gets tripped down, no call that trips a man back. They'll let both of those go. And finally we get a whistle. There's a broken stick. Noble will spend some time in the box after he gets tripped. He is the retaliator. Mountaineers go back on the power play. I believe this will be the third of their night. Manesi, Houlihan, and Ottenreith out. Manesi gets the clear. Just under 3 minutes now in the second period. Mountaineers move it forward. Lawson carries it in, drops it back. It's Casinio. Goal. They will beat Engelbert. The Mountaineers are crawling back into this. Akencio with the assist by Lawson. Shot from distance. 7-5 the score. McCall able to make haste on the Noble tripping call. Davey getting harassed by Zaleski. Vipers touch it out. Kendall now going down the middle of the ice. Moves it to Mitch Bailey. Mitch Bailey, a shot that goes wide left, wraps around the wall. Now Zaleski. Kreider bodies him out of the way. 2 minutes now. KV from the right dot, lets one go, that misses wide. Nobody at the other point to hold. Gallo runs that down, flips it back in. Vipers get a change. Stretch pass, Cooney's there. Cavey chips it into the corner. Now May from the other corner. Goes out to Opiedyke. Opiedyke throws it into all kinds of traffic. Cavey's able to clear it. Mountaineers get a change. .112 remaining in the second period here. Two more home games for the Vipers. March 23rd, that weekend on Friday and Saturday. Mountaineers working in deep. Held up against the wall by Rupp. Lynch gets it out into neutral. McCall able to retain possession. They stretch one up. And there's a shot from the inside of that right circle. It goes wide. Clock ticking down. Bernstein moves it up to Ivory. One more chance for Breckenridge to add one. Drops it back, and that shot gets tipped wide out of play. 15 seconds now remain. So March 22 and 23, you can catch the last two home games. The Vacaville Hitmen will be visiting from California for the final two games of the Breckenridge season. Zaleski works it forward, drops one back to Lawson, and that should do it. The horn will sound, and we will go into the second intermission. Vipers lead this 7-5. We're going to thank some of our sponsors. New Belgium. Get your mountain time and your Voodoo Ranger here at the Steve when the Vipers are playing. Vail-Summit Orthopaedics. Breckenridge Grand Vacations. Breckenridge Distillery. Cliintel Capital. And we will be back in about 17 minutes for the third period action.
Right when I be on the mic. I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. I'm internationally known, yo. I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. So all hail the honorable.
Yeah, Rakim for you here on DC's Hip Hop Show. KSMT 102.1, 107 The Mountain, doing this for you till 11 o'clock. A little something from Raekwon, the chef of Wu-Tang Clan, for you here on DC's Hip Hop Show, KSMT.
What up, son? Maintaining, you know? You good, right? Everything proper still, right? Come on, man. What's the matter with you, man? Ain't nothing. Just want us to be on.
Tell a friend, it's that symbol again, that W coming through. On your block, give me a suit, get it right. All my chicks, hold your let's get it in. All my take a let it begin. Here we go. Yo, y'all already know what it do. Brand new, back from the slums, it be the woo. Throw your W's up. Back from the slums, it be the woo.
Love to dress a lab, get rock, 100 black do-rags, ski masks on G-Wags. Don't try to take pictures, lax, still in the grass. You'll learn respect, first when I ask. Rhyme master, busy, wizzy on the subject. Love deck, thug battles, vest, snub sets, iller than most. Nighttime totes, gorillas in boats, 3 votes. Villas is flip notes, hibernation, yo, switch up. Lava nation, fly formation, vivid vacation, deliberation moments. Move like 91 Romans, cloning everything, gents only. The rinse on the stove, I'm in Rome. Maxed out, annex style, my team bandits. Make a move and get off the planet, baby, hold like cannon. Just understand we got the whole padlock down. Won't
Tell
have
a friend,
it.
it's that symbol again, that W coming through. On your block, give me a suit, get it right. All my chicks, hold your let's get it in. All my take a let it begin. Here we go. Yo, y'all already know what it do. Brand new, back from the slums, it be the woo. Throw your W's up. Back from the slums, it be the woo.
Hey, yo, jumping out of Benz wagons. My family live in the hill. They call us Ben Latins, laughing, turbaned up. These streets is like radio beat, so watch how the kid turn it up. Bulletproof tuxes, knuckle games, is clobbering busters. 18, bringing the ruckus. Flamethrowers on our backs and shoulders. The rusty joints still work. The tray ain't a blow, one of your donuts. When it's mad heat, a mad calm. Walk around, go collect 36, so for 4G ball. My inner strength flowing, I master Chi Kong. Y'all Planet of the Apes standing next to King Kong. Forensic foul, ultraviolet hype, sky blue bows. Link like ceramic towel. I'm like Earl like a beastin' at the top of the pile. Need damn, I'm foul.
Tell a friend, it's that symbol again, that W coming through. On your block, give me a suit, get it right. All my chicks, hold your let's get it in. All my take a let it begin. Here we go. Yo, y'all already know what it do. Brand new, back from the slums, it be the woo. Throw your W's up. Back from the slums, it be the woo. We blow money, got game, hungry, we pop things. Look for me, grams in my pocket, chef cook for me. Blue magic, I'm dope, but on the humble, I'm a good dude. Don't shortchange me, see that's a hood rule. Drinking Cuban Lincoln, new way of thinking got me thinking, man. Break the handcuffs, run out the precinct. This is hard body, hard knocks. If you pushing that hard rock, then let the go off top. We rock fitted, drop kidded. I live it if not quit it. I pitch it, my pop sniffed it. Me business, I'm not finished. I'm too hot with it. You the plot thinking, the Glock spitting. Don't stop snitching. This what the block missing. The 2-seater with the top missing, and 2 deepers with the tops missing. That ass living to me. I'm what these kids is killing to be, but I don't want my children to be. Tell a friend, it's that symbol again, that W coming through. On your block, give me a suit, get it right. All my chicks, hold your let's get it in. All my take a let it begin. Here we go. Yo, y'all already know what it do. Brand new, back from the slums, it be the woo. Throw your W's up. Back from the slums, it be the woo.
Rockefeller, Rough Riders, Swiss Beats, almost over, y'all. Jigger, I realize that. Lights out. Jigger. What's my motherfucking name? Jigger. And who I'm rolling with, huh? Better get it right. Better get it right. Oh. Jigger. What's my motherfucking name? Jigger. And who I'm rolling with, huh? Better get it right. From the crap tables down in AC. Back on the block, Jay-Z, from the rock. Went solo on that, but it's still the same. Brooklyn be the place where I serve them things. See, my was struggling till the birds they came. And then we got the hustling, moving things. I dipped in my stash, splurged on a chain. Now I'm Titanic, icebergs the name. Lead players on injured reserve, hurt the game. The best way to describe me in the word insane. I down chicks all emerged in my fame. Jigga been dopes and slick bricks first chain. The God send you back to the earth from which you came. I'm baking soda water, fire merge with Cain. Ladies don't know me, said I heard he's vain. Well, guess what, mommy? I heard the same. You heard the name.
Jigga.
What's my mother name?
Jigga.
And who I'm rolling with, huh? Better get it right. Better get it right. Oh.
Jigga.
What's my mother name?
Jigga.
And who I'm rolling with, huh? Better get it right. Better get it right. I got a license to kill, so I stayed it. Rockefeller, Rough Riders, scared of that. Got a new model this year. Don't f with my ones. Knock on your door, 3 in the morning. It's just us and the guns. See, I scramble with priests, hustle with nuns. I got the mind capacity of a young Butch Cassidy. Get fly, let them defy gravity. 4-5 rapidly, lift your chest cavity. Streets won't let me chill. Always been a clumsy, don't let me spill. Motherfuckers wanna wet me still. I remain, y'all, raw, the one like 5 divided by 4. It's just the hate that's been provided by y'all. Reciprocated and multiplied by more. You likely to see Jigga in a wide body all. Drop top Bentley is all. Holla at me, y'all.
Jigga.
What's my mother name?
Jigga.
And who I'm rolling with, huh? Better get it right. Better get it right. Oh.
Jigga.
What's my mother name?
Jigga.
And who I'm rolling with, huh? Better get it right. Better get it right. If I sold 1 or 1 million, but I think you should. Cause if I only sold 1, then out comes the hood. The all black in the gloves, the outcome ain't good. Act like wolves, how come they could? Cause we don't drop hits, we drop bombs and smash. Till the wrist is lit up, the arm look like glass. The necklace chipped up, the charm that flash. Cook your eyes like the bomb is hash. See the reason why chicks let me palm they. All I gotta do is let them call me Sean, they glad. Let them sit up in they whip till I launch it back. Snap they neck, then shoot them to they aunts and back. The calmest cat. Trust me when I palm this cat. Kill your mind, body, and soul, push your conscience back. Monsters back, and flex, drop a to that. And everybody sing along to the track, come on.
Jigga.
What's my mother name?
Jigga.
And who I'm rolling with, huh? Better get it right. Better get it right. Oh.
Jigga.
What's my mother name?
Jigga.
And who I'm rolling with, huh? Better get it right. Better get it right. Oh.
Jigga.
What's my mother name?
Jigga.
And who I'm rolling with, huh? Better get it right. Better get it right. Oh.
Jigga.
Check, check. We are back here live. Little audio issues we had to start the third period. Nothing significant I missed, I hope. Vipers move it up forward. Vipers holding on to a 2-goal lead. Wrap around by Mitch Bailey, looking for somebody to dish it off to. Goes off. Ref skate. Now Kendall has it through the legs. Trying to beat Kama on that left side, that stick side. Exciting game we've had tonight. Vipers up 7-5. Stretch pass finds Mitch Bailey. Mitch Bailey, backhand, barely misses the pipe on the right side. Check, check. Richie K now moving it alongside the wall. Flips one, it gets knocked away by Lawson. Lawson tries to race ahead. K doing a good job of interfering there. Davey over to Kendall. Check, check. And Mitch Bailey. Check. Here we are. More audio issues. Vipers up 8-5 now. May skates it through a couple defenders. It's cleared. That'll be icing. Vipers clear it again. And they'll run it back. Face off on the other side of Engelbert. Ivory scoops through, takes it away. Houlihan races forward with him. Tipped by Ivory. Save Kama. Just over 4 minutes into the third period. Vipers increase their lead back to 3 goals for the second time tonight. Houlihan gets it to hot at the point. Now Garrett Bailey in the corner, moves it around to Manesi. They play catch. Manesi now from the right dot, that's blocked. Battle in the corner, Garrett Bailey comes up with it. He scans behind Kama, flips it to Houlihan, goal! All Kama can do is lay down on the ice in bewilderment. Garrett Bailey buying a lot of time behind the cage, flips it to Houlihan. Houlihan beats him on that glove side, 9-5 Vipers. On 42 shots, Vipers put 9 in with still 15 minutes remaining. Mitch Bailey taking it in from the left dot, misses high and wide. Kendall skates it up the left side, gets pickpocketed. Mountaineers move ahead. Hot being a distraction has them turned away. Now Kendall, there's a 4-on-2 now. Shot to the bottom of the slot, and Mountaineers ice that. We want to thank our sponsors who have us out here. KSMT The Mountain, streaming this on Always Mountain Time. You can also see us on YouTube. 5th Avenue Grill over there in Frisco on Main Street. Lawson skates through with a chance. Gloved Engelbert. That save brought to you by 5th Avenue Grill. Ollie's Pub and Grub. Usually where the Vipers after party is. If you come to the game and still aren't tired and ready to go home yet, join the Vipers at Ollie's Pub and Grub after the games. Whiskey Star, barbecue joint on Main Street in Breckenridge. Whiskey Star also sponsoring the Skybox this season. Get your VIP tickets. Craniology Breck also on Main Street. Kreider with a shot. Flutters up into the air, and Jacob May comes up with it, touched in by Zaleski. Engelbert to play it. Moves it around to the point. Now Cavey with some momentum. Backhands one into a skate. Zaleski carries it over the blue line. Hits the brakes, surveys. Eventually, Houlihan takes that away. Him and Ivory skate forward. Vipers touch up as Manesi flicks it in. Manesi pressing hard on the forecheck. Intended pass for Cooney, taken away by Bernstein. Mountaineers are off sides, they have to retreat. Garrett Bailey finds some space, charges forward, makes a move, goes around through the crease. That almost goes off a skate of a Mountaineer into the net. Lawson now touches it forward, but Kay's there to take it away. Now Rupp springs forward up to the left side. Rupp's pass from the boards. Shot saved Engelbert. Richie Kay. Rebound opportunity for Garrett Bailey off the Kay shot. Vipers reset, pass misses K going forward. They'll get a change. Gallo with the interception. He's got space, goes around a man. Around the cage. Touched over to Kendall. Oh, tic-tac-toe. Lynch to Kendall. And finally, Mitch Bailey, what a beaut. That's a 10-burger. Vipers with a 5-goal lead now. And the McCall team, traveling light, appears to be running out of gas. They're playing a lot of minutes. The Vipers have a little more depth on the roster. They quickly re-enter. Lynch sends it in around the boards. Ivory's there to chip it in deeper. Intercepted. Lawson now carries it backwards, flips it forward, caught by Noble. He has to wait for Ivory to get back on sides. Ottenreith moves through, touches it up to Houlihan. Houlihan over to Manesi, over to Ottenreith. Ottenreith puts it off Houlihan's skates. Now Ottenreith with a chance. Nearly 5-hole. .10:24 remaining in the game. Shots are 46-28, Breckenridge. McCall skating it around, looking for a way out of their own zone. They find a stretch pass forward. Cooney gets picked off. Goes down into the corner. KV up to Houlihan. Houlihan goes forward. Makes a move, lifts it. Good chance going through the crease there. Manesi to KV in the slot. Over to Houlihan, save Kama. Vipers are buzzing. Puck moved forward, kicked. Now, Mitch Bailey in. Kay with a shot that goes wide right. Save Engelbert in the glove on the other side of things. .9:16 remains. Vipers have a 5-goal lead. Face off one, shot from the blue line, tipped out of play. Face off on Engelbert's stick side. One back. Gallo carries it around the net. Races through neutral, gets it taken away by May. May now up the right side, trying to get past Ivory. Zaleski picks it up. And they're pulling the goalie with 8:50 remaining in the game. They're going 6 skaters. Oh, nope, that's a delayed penalty. I see the arm up down there in the corner. Blown dead. Engelbert on the save. And there's a delayed penalty. Somebody in black and red will spend time in the box. It's Mike Ivory. And if the Mountaineers are going to try and crawl back into this, this is their first chance to do so with a man advantage. 8:38 now left in the third. Hot, Mitch Bailey, Garrett Bailey, and Dan Ottenreith out for the kill. Hot comes up with it, fires one down the length of the ice. Mitch Bailey on the press. May skates it forward, has Zaleski and Lawson with him. He takes a hit. Back to the blue line, shot goes wide left. Moved by Zaleski, he's down underneath now. Just skating away. No, Lawson from the top of the left circle, no look, covered up by Engelbert. 1:04 remaining in the penalty kill. Both teams get a change. Face off, tipped out by the Vipers, and Houlihan's off to the races. The Alaskan fakes a shot, backhands one. He had the net there and just couldn't get it to go. He had made a good move. Mountaineers go back to work. They skate the perimeter, and then a shot tips off some things. Vanessa puts a man into the corner. Shot goes wide. Houlihan trying to come up with another breakaway there. Vanessa chips one in, and that should do it for the power play. Out of the box comes Ivory. He goes back to the bench. Cavey moves it down to Ottenreith. They play catch. Now he flips it forward. Eli Kendall goes through a couple bodies. Ottenreith there to come up with it. Gets to Mitch Bailey, a shot, almost tipped by Kay, save, comma. Battle along the boards, it ends up at Ottenreith's stick at the point. It's chipped to Zaleski. Zaleski's got Cooney with him, only Hot is there, goal! Zaleski beats Engelbert from a sharp angle on the long side. Tips the pipe and goes in. That'll make things 10-6 with 5:47 left in regulation. We'll drop the puck on the red line again. $16 goals in this contest. McCall sends it down. Engelbert plays it out to Ivory. Ivory looking for Lynch. Lynch gets it back along the wall. Skates it in slowly, covered up by Kama. Two more home games for the Vipers coming up, March 22nd and the 23rd. Come out and see the Vacaville Hitmen, traveling here from California. Houlihan skates it to the slot and scores! Nobody really getting in his way. He just drifted over to the slot. Beats Kama low and left. Nothing fancy, just a quick wrister. And the Alaskan racking up quite the point total since he's joined the Breckenridge Vipers. (11-6). 5 minutes left in regulation. Houlihan again makes a move, drops it back to Garrett Bailey. He gets pushed out of the way. Houlihan has it in the slot again. Throws a sharp angle one off a pad. Now Bernstein, that tips Garrett Bailey's stick. Sharp angle from Manesi, save, Kama. Vipers have been downhill for the second half of this game. Mountaineers' legs have got to be getting tired at this point. Shot from the top of the circle, wraps around. Pushed out. Kensia, sprawling play on defense by Gallo, covered up by Engelbert. They'll drop it down on the Vipers side of things. And if form holds, this will move Breckenridge to 7-10-1 on the season. Held at the blue line by Bernstein. He flips one in off the skate of Mitch Bailey and a shot. Vipers not holding up. Slap shot tipped off K's stick out of play. Vipers get a change, 3:49 left. 51 shots on goal. Kama takes a break to adjust his pads. And after a disappointing game last night, Vipers falling 7-4 with a couple garbage time goals. They come out with a slew of offense and get back at McCall with a 5-goal lead heading into the last 3 minutes of regulation. Rupp comes up with the face-off, carries it down the right side. Bodied out of the way. Bernstein up to Ivory. Ivory can't get it through a skate. Now Gallo sends it forward off a stick. Kama plays it around. Ivory holds on the wall. Vipers touch up. McCall moves forward, a dangle and a save, Engelbert. Slap shot, tipped. That one bounces into his chest. Engelbert now with 31 saves on the night. when Engelbert was in McCall, he had quite the series. 46 saves and 45 saves. Over 90 saves on that weekend. And a goal. An empty netter he fired down the ice at the end of game 2 to get himself a goalie goal. McCall now, after this one, will be at 6-4 on the season. Lawson takes one away, throws in, blocker save Engelbert. Cooney trying to get the rebound. Lawson chips one back, another save Engelbert. Check. And we are back. Audio difficulties. We might need to get our equipment cleaned up or replaced. Who knows? Garrett Bailey rushes in. Score Vipers, the 12th of the night. They pile things off.